Turismo 7, surviving the chaotic Interlagos race. Not enough penalties, way too much dirty driving, but this is hopefully going to be from the bottom to the top story because we finished near dead last night because we got booted. We have finished this week. We did like a 10 position jump. Actually, for the championship, oddly, we went from up to 5th, like 10th to 5th, then back to 15th, then finished 5th. So we were all over. So we're used to climbing up and down these tracks like it's a ladder, but Interlagos has been particularly unenjoyable with how chaotic it's been. People banging on the straightaways, taking us to Pound Town on the straightaways, but do stay tuned and consider joining our races. Our lobbies are much cleaner, and we've got lobbies going on right after this. It'll be the JCCR racing team versus the challengers. Hey, Sosa, welcome, you legend. And welcome to all the JCCR racers, all the drivers and the crew, the pit crew. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for making it in. I've got to drive quick on lap 1, otherwise I will get booted to last position. We've been up near the middle of the pack because we had a horrible qualifying lap. This is the survival guide because we've done well and horribly in this race this week. And I'd say the main key, you can't count on clawing through and climbing up, clawing our way to the top, because we just get booted back down. So now we went and we did some laps. We got about 6-7 laps in. We were able to shave 2 seconds off our lap time, so that really helped starting in, what was it, 3rd or 4th? Having a quality lap time before racing is a key to not just success, but actually having fun. So let's face it, I certainly don't find it's fun to be, in 10th. I like being in 10th. I like to climb up to, let's say, 5th or 4th. But then when you've worked so hard and done such a great job and someone, let's say here on the straightaway, takes you out, that I do not find fun. Let me know in the comments what you think. Yes, good evening, team. Welcome in, Ronan. Howdy, buddy. Thanks for making it back. Oh, no harm, no foul. Hopefully you'll know that with that light paint trading and the no accident situation that I am not trying to take him out. I just laid off the throttle earlier than he did, I guess. And the new Porsche 911, the 2022 GT3 RS, is possibly the best car out there right now. This thing is fantastic. Don't tell the GT7, Gran Turismo 7 team, as they might nuke it, as they say. Right now it's got all sorts of aura, we could say, because this thing is casting spells on other cars that aren't 911s. This thing is so rigid, well planted, really point and shoot, point in direction, and it is gone. And it's very, very stable, so it's actually easy to drive, easier to drive than the, what is that, 2016 RSR Porsche 911. All right, the Dark J and Philness, all sorts of legends in the pit crew tonight. Thank you so much, JCCR team, for making it in. So I was able to get down into the 134s for qualifying, and that's a big part of the survival guide, because at the top, generally, not always, but generally, the top 5 positions have a bit safer, smarter racing. And when you don't have to pass anyone to finish podium, great. You don't run the risk of trying to pass and having someone's ego take you off the track. Ooh, what is going on? Didn't seem to want to turn in that time. So we lost almost a second there through that turn. And and the car is really good at giving us feedback into the steering wheel. The frame of the vehicle really communicates well to the driver what's going on the track, the frame and suspension. And of course, I do like the play seat. The metal play seat is also really good at conveying information to us. I am having a fantastic Friday. Absolutely my legendary friend. It's been a very slow 2 weeks at work, but we just came off our most successful year ever, 2024, best sales year the dealership ever had. Then 2025, we even beat that year. So we're back to back, best years ever. And now we're just having a little slowdown through all these snowstorms. People don't really come shop vehicles as much when there's a daily snowstorm. Yeah, you can get this done, Lewis. Hey, it's Dano, the Texas Ranger himself. All right, 1.1 second. Oh, I can't see anything off that back window. One design flaw with this very nicely designed vehicle. I believe B. Williams designed this. I can't find the Aussie Pug design though, for whatever reason. No over rotation. The back end under acceleration doesn't want to slide out. It is really stable, planted. Let me know what you guys think of the new 911. Is it for you? Is it a yay or is it a nay? Yeah, easier to drive than the old one. Philness, I feel the same way. Good input. Thank you. Alright, we are 0.5 seconds behind first. We've got a chance to pick up a first in the C-League. This R10 is doing a great job holding us off. I certainly don't want to fall into third. Woo! Sliding on home. Hopefully third doesn't take us out and send us to last place. This last turn can be real tricky, and I've got less space here than ever before. Yeah, he's diving. He's diving. Oh, is he gonna? Yes, he hits us. It's a push pass. And I didn't want to fight it too hard. Whoa, 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 don't hit me there, buddy. Easy does it, easy does it. Well, not bad, but he had to... A little bit of a push pass, but I don't see it as being that very bad because it's not as if he slammed us off the track, which would have been completely unacceptable. But a little push, a little paint trading so you get the slide in. Let me know in the comments. Is that something I can do when racing? Is that kosher, acceptable? Yeah, we did a thing! Yes, thank you, team. Thank you for keeping my mind occupied so I just race the track, because when I've got too much concentration, well, then I start thinking about just passing instead of the actual track. But yeah, top podium for this new class we've been in now for, I guess, a month. So it's pretty much a month even that we got into C class early January. So it is nice to pick up a podium in a new class. That means there's hope. There's absolute hope of getting into the B class for 2024. definitely I'd say B class for 2026. We'll put it on the goal calendar here. Thanks, Sosa. All right, so let's see what happened with people's safety ratings. Ours can't go up any higher. It's full, so there we go. Lima, I guess what he did was totally acceptable. His safety rating didn't go down, but sometimes people punt each other off. Yeah, well done, Lima. Good, really good race there. All right, very cool. So gold goes to Rocket Fuel. Lima picks up the silver with a very nice pass at the end. I find it really nice because he passed. It was just a brush paint trade pass. It wasn't a push us off the track, so a push pass. All right, we got us here, right here, JCCR, Johnny in third. Now, that race was incredible. You followed me the whole way, and you got it right at the end. That was a beautiful finish, mate. Beautiful, beautiful finish. We got Leo here in fourth. Safety rating went down. Shame on you. LQ, well done. Mano Mano, MK6R. Safety rating went up. Good job. The same, Jay. So top 8. That's our top 8 right there. I really like the micro distilleries in Quebec. There's one in Quaticook, probably the best beer I've ever tasted. But when it's in stores, it's like almost twice as much as your regular micro brasserie. It's like $6 for a little can. So it's kind of wild, but it was the best. I believe definitely one of the best beers I've ever had, if not the best. All right, Manufacturers Cup. Let's just see what we've got in store for us tomorrow, where we're at for our city. We're in first, 12th for our kind of like Texas, it's a province, but it's about the size of Texas state. It's a little bigger, but less population. So that's where we're sitting at. And the next race, we're going to be running Watkins Glen. Very nice. Hopefully not in reverse. Otherwise, I am going to be in a lot of trouble. Now let's get to part two of the live stream, and that's the JCCR Racing Team versus the Challengers. All right, safety driver rating went up. We're growing that C-bar. Let's see what's going down in the lobbies. Well, what's going down is we'll try to make the best lobby with the best rules. Let me know if you guys tonight want to do a grid start or if you would like to do a rolling start. Oh, we're doing nicely here. Get 5 laps is perfect. Get to jump into a lobby nice and early. These are my favorite races. Oh, of course, we'll load the settings. We'll set it up here. Dragon Trail load. We'll drop it down to 14 because 16. Actually, we're not that many watching tonight. Live stream, it seems like there's 12 of us. So that's a stranger danger, high risk. So we'll put it up to 12 laps. 12 racers. We'll get the races down to some nice 4-lappers. Tire wear is still on. So at 4 laps, you can pretty safely run softs. You're not forced onto mediums. Don't forget, folks, you might be still running those hard tires. There we go. We were running the hards, so let's get those onto softs. And if ever any of you are interested in real-world vehicles, this week I just took out the Ford F-150 Tremor for an extreme cold weather test to see if those stock tires really can do all weather conditions. And I just reviewed a nice little review on the 2026 Ford F-150 Lobo, showing its one hidden secret that most people, I bet, do not know. I bet you don't know about it, because it's definitely out of Ford's regular tendencies, so I highly recommend and would love if you check that out after this live. Get a little truck knowledge. I'll cover all the ins and outs, so kind of a deep dive into all the features, what it has, what it doesn't have, what it has that might be not liked so much by many buyers, and what they can do to then love that truck, to make it perfect, dare I say. It's not perfect, but there's ways to make it pretty darn perfect. All right, we got Ghost on the track, trying out the new Porsche. Sosa, yes, welcome Sosa with the new Porsche. Folks, don't forget, Sosa has a YouTube channel that you should check out. Give him a good like, give him many likes and a subscribe. Dano, the Texas Ranger, running the new 911 as well. It's a 911 fest. We've got JCCR Ronan driving probably one of the better looking liveries on the team, but for the Skyline. Ooh, B. Williams. Ooh, monochrome. Ooh, Jono Chrome, just flat out blind you chrome. So those are our racers on the track. Let's hit the check mark here. And let's get this ordered up. I wonder if Super Doofus is going to be able to make it in tonight. What ranking is Sosa? Should I be putting Sosa as... Okay, so B. So Williams, then Sosa. Let's put Sosa in second. Thanks for joining us, Sosa. B. Williams, Dano, Dark J, Ronan. Let's try Ronan ahead of Dano. Let's get Ghost down here because he just seems to be too fast lately. And I'm going to run upstairs real quick. I'm going to get a sip of water, a little drinky poo. We're right back. All right, the true test of this new vehicle that we are all excited to test. The true test is how does it get through, and how do I get rid of this? This is not fun. Oh, it's the GT menu. Okay. Thought it was my TV menu. Because I'm playing off a TV, not a computer screen. All right, the true test is how does it get through the death chicken? And do we have anyone who's waiting to get in who didn't make it in? Because if so, we've got a B safety driver here that we can cut. Oh, A+, my goodness. Okay, so let's get the C driver up. Whiz pig. And let's get the A+. Who was the A+? Inoki. Well, oh, yeah, we'll get SVT up. Now I'll take care of it all. All right, so challengers, will you win this race? Come take it away from the JCCR team. We're now, I guess, 5 weeks of winning with this might. If you win tonight, it'll be the second week of the challengers winning. Do make sure you have your racing softs on, folks. And let's get into the money, put the pedal to the metal, and get down to business. I'm always wishing you guys more cars and more power, and it looks like we got definitely got more cars with this update. And the 911 may not have more power, but it feels like it has more power because of how solid this is. Like Daniel said, it's a really well-rounded car. It's good at everything. Acceleration. There you you go, off the grid. We can see it's good at acceleration. We're not getting smoked by every Ferrari like the old 911. Ooh, goes through there flat out really nicely. Really holds its own and in +2, so we're freeing up the front brakes for turning in to get some quality trail braking in. I don't have load cell pedals. I had ordered load cell pedals today, but the company I bought them from let me buy them, pay for them, and then they sent me an email saying, hey, we're refunding you, we don't have that in inventory. The Thrustmaster load cell pedals seem to be kind of hard to get. So if you guys know what, I don't think there's any other Thrustmaster product that is load cell. So if you have any solutions so I can have load cell brake pedals, let me know. Brake and accelerator and clutch pedals. Okay, so it gets through there at 110 with ease. Time to start pushing it. We got to get it up to ideally 127. 127 miles per hour would be the right speed through there. Ooh, Dark J's coming up. And he's looking to take podium. And we got B. Williams, who is a challenger, so this is exciting. We got Ronan in first, representing the team. B. Williams, a challenger. So the win for this week is going to come down to tonight. And we've got the Dark J right in the back. So that's the line we ideally want to take. That felt oh so very right. Got to put that to memory and try to repeat. Ooh, slow one through there because we missed the apex. The more you miss the apex, the slower you are. You get down the track, it feels faster until after the fact when you're like, okay, no, that is not the fast way through. Slow and smooth in so we can get position and come out real fast. I almost feel like I need more front brakes less front brake braking. I feel like I'm not getting. Okay, very stable when it gets put up on two wheels. Then when it lands back on all four, it's instantly stable. There's no slide, so I like that a lot. I'd like a little more turn-in through there. Death chicane. Handles the slide pretty darn well. I think I have time to. Ooh, I'm in the way here. I'm gonna just stay here so I don't take anyone out. Oh no, sorry. I thought I had the time in between the cars. Had waited considerably. Sorry about that, SVT. Well, I'm gonna take myself out of the race. I ruined someone's race there, so definitely caused them trouble, whether it was SVT or Sosa. So let's go and watch the top of the race. Let's see how this is going to finish up. Oh, B. Williams is in first, so we have the challenger up top. So I've penalized myself. I've kicked myself out of the race. B. Williams followed by JCCR Ronan. So the JCCR team, part of the team, second and third, are chasing down B. Williams. Oh, they are going through there, and it is beautiful to watch people go through there at that high speed. Dark J is back there. Ooh, Ronan, I think, has better positioning on this turn. Oh, but B. Williams still Wasn't right on the apex, but still went through there really quickly. B. Williams running that line, Ronan. We can tell all the legends here taking pretty much the same line. There's definitely a fastest line, and they are all nailing it. Not much difference. Very close race. Ooh, the GTR doing what the GTR does well, and that's doesn't completely lose control when it picks up grass or a little bit of elevated curb. B. Williams' lines are just perfect through here, though. No mistakes thus far. Now they're all racing down to Seaside. You can see they're going from the complete outside, catching the apex, holding speed here, and throttle down. They are down this mini straight. Full throttle through here. And let's see the lines to go through Death Chicane. Oh, camera angles were off. We didn't get to see the lines that well through the Death Chicane, but we do know that the Dark J went out. And it looks like, unless a small miracle gets pulled off, it looks like B. Williams has got it. We run a high risk that B. Williams wins the week for the challengers. And he picks up the win, but everyone was right behind him. Oh, and now there's a challenger in third. We no longer have the majority of the podium. Dano power sliding across the finish line. Good job, team. Very nice. So just to recap. Yeah, do check out Sosa's channel, folks. Give him a good subscribe. Hit that like button all over his videos. B. Williams in first, followed by JCCR, Ronan, and Inoki. So that's now one race to the challengers and 0. Oh, Wizpa took me out while I was lapping him. Oh, that's nice, Wizpa. Okay, Wizpig here is gone. Thank you, Dark J. Good to know. That is not a cool. Oh, thank you very much. Right on. Okay. I appreciate it. I love getting to pick here. I don't finish in first very often. I get to pick maybe once every 2 months. The only thing that wins is the chicken. Dark J, that is true. I can't argue with that. We do have walk-ins tomorrow, but I guess we've been practicing it pretty much every day this week. So why don't we? Oh, Daytona is always great. We haven't done it in a little while. We haven't done Laguna in a really long way. I actually really like Sardinia. So let's hit up Sardinia here. Layout A. 4 laps. Yeah, again, B. Williams, thank you for letting me choose, and thank you for making it in. And thanks, Dark J. I got podium in my group, not against you, legends. But thank you for letting me pick. I appreciate that. And let's take this one of my. It's definitely a top 10 track for me. Might even make it to the top 5. I like the scenery. I like the feel. I like the speed of the track. And we'll be running our softies. Don't forget, check to make sure you're still soft. And we'll just wait for a few more little green checks. But of course, this is normal. People take the time. Take your time. And do change vehicles or tires. Play around with things. I'm wondering, if I should start playing around with the brake balance. Maybe I just try the card out at 0. A few times, though, I felt like I missed a little bit on when it comes to trail braking, but many of you are driving the 911, so please share. What brake balance are you driving? We've got time as we check out the cars. I need your feedback, folks. The chicken won this time, absolutely. So let's see some of these new liveries on these new cars. SVT running a little beer livery there. We got Sosa all chromed out as well now. Very cool. Inoki, a Challenger. Going to be running a flashy high metallic Honda. Dano in his Viper. Ooh, Ronan, very nice. Ronan very often has some of the nicest liveries here. Ghost 503. And I'm just driving highlighter yellow Porsche 911. I think we're ready to roll here. So 9 seconds to go time, but do drop. Let me know, what brake balance are you driving here? B. Williams starting in 3rd. Okay, so B. Williams is actually really quick. I should put him down a little bit. That is a bit of a too much of an advantage for how quick he is, but at least we're starting off grid, so we're all pretty close together here. Oh, I guess we'll try 0 here. Actually, why don't we try like +4? Let's go real wild here. All right, good luck, Dano. Inoki being a Challenger. So I'm curious as how this race is going to finish up, and the overall night and week. A lot is on the line. I guess our pride is on the line for the win of the week. It's not Pride Week, but it is we don't try not to drive with ego and pride. But we do try to have clean, fun, solid races and build a great community. Oh my goodness, yes, I can see out the back window. This is awesome. Woo-wee! I am happy about that. Oh, I took that all wrong. I just wasn't positioned right there. We'll get it in the next 3 laps. +4 isn't bad on the 911. I'm feeling just a little bit of... No, it's not bad at all. I can't complain. I have nothing negative to say. It drives very well at +4. So we should be able to really trail brake through these turns now. Sosa giving me the nitrous. Thank you, Sosa. I touched the wall, and it is a big crash out. Not so good for the car, but it got us out of the way as, oh, it's in the last anyways, so I guess, yeah, absolutely. Make it on in, man. It'll be great driving with you. Happy that you're going to be able to make it in tonight. We're 9, so, and we got space for 12. Fridays often are a little quieter. And many people use Friday as date night or a night to meet up with people. We get to meet up with the community. Dark J decided to come give me company. Thank you, mate. Okay, let's really see. Oh yeah, the trail braking. I over brake there, but just wanted to see the trail braking. Dano, you're representing the team now. You're a hope. It's all on you, mate. Now let's try -2 for the brake balance on the new 911. Really get a feel for where this car needs to be or where it benefits the most for amateur, rookie style driving. Ooh, I can hear him. I hear him beside me. I got to get this radar back on. Not going to risk it. I'm going to tuck in. -2 is seeming nice. I need a full lap really to comment on the difference between +4 and -2, the effect it has on the car. But I am loving this car. Absolutely loving the car. Ooh, I like how effective the brakes are at -2, that's for sure. -2 goes well. The car always seems to be very sturdy. Very sturdy, solid, great turning. Great turning whether at -2 or +4 on that brake balance. Usually we go to the minuses to keep the rear under control. Shame on me. Well, only one solution left. We need to start trying this out on 0. Drive the car, I guess, the way at neutral balance. That I drove straight through there. Dano picks up the win. Well done. So that's 1 win for the JCCR racing team and 1 for the challengers. And I'm going to slide in on last. We lost our positioning because I took a little bit of grass and wall. A lot of grass. A bit of wall. We bounced off the wall. All right. Oh, let's see what Dano picks for the last race of the night. You know how it works, Dano. You win, you pick, brother. And well done. Great win. Where is this? Good race. Good race to everyone. And thank you, everyone, for the clean, fun race. Yeah, good job, Dano and Ronan, as well as the challenger. These were the results. Gold going to Dano, Enoki picking up the silver, and JCCR Ronan with the bronze. And we had another challenger right behind him, SVT 98. Well done. Yeah, Daytona, since that sounds good to me. Ooh, okay, let's not do the tri-oval. It's a little, yeah, okay. 2, 4, 8 minutes, 8-minute race. I was thinking of adding an extra lap, but this way we'll keep it to an hour of live. JCCR Ronan saying calm seas create weak sailors. Absolutely. The challenges in life, when you're going through them, you just have to remind yourself this is going to make you stronger. Despite difficulty, adversity, just need to tell yourself, I will get through this. I will learn from it. And just keep on pushing, one foot in front of another, one day after another. We get out of it all. Haha, right on. Yeah, well done. So where is he? Inoki. Oh, he's starting. Oh, he's A+. Wow, you held off an A+. Really well done. Chimp's in the house. Let's get you up, Chimp. Pick your car, pick your tires. Make sure you got soft tires on if you want soft tires. Definitely don't do hards. Mediums if you want your tires to be kind of consistent the whole way through. And Pete Williams for this one, I'm going to start you. Well, actually, you won one, but then you didn't win the last one and weren't podium, so I'm actually going to keep you right there. That works for me. Dark J, I'm going to force you to come up from the depths. And Chimp, for making it into the channel. I believe this is your first race with us. You get to be bunny mate. I'm right behind you. I'll do my absolute best not to trade paint and definitely not to boot you. And I'm looking forward to see how the 911 performs here. I have no idea what to do for brake balance. But the JCCR crew, since I'm racing against you guys, I guess you're not telling me what brake balance to run. Could have taken a little longer to check out ChatGPT, but I'm going to do that later. I'm looking forward to seeing what ChatGPT has to say for ideal brake balance. Till then, I'm still going to continue to test it out myself. We'll run 0. Oh, no, yeah. Oh, +3. Thank you, Knight Rider Jim. Oh, well done, team and challengers. We made it through there incident-free, and that turn is a difficult one to get through. And we actually made it through like 3 cars wide, so really, really congratulations. I am proud of you all. Oh my goodness, this goes through the turns so well, like easy through that section. And that can be a tough section in certain cars, especially when you don't have your brake balance just right. And we just flew through there, so now +30 was nice. Let's see how +3 does. Hoping that I can get just the perfect balance between trail braking and still turn in while under brakes. Wow, this thing even does well when it starts to slide out. This car is as perfect. I didn't imagine any of the cars to ever be this kind of point and shoot, like surgical. This car is absolute surgical tool. Which is good, because the real world GT3 RS is an absolute surgical car. They got it right. power slide through there. I got a little bit of a tap that threw us into a wild slide, but that was just a wee bit of fun anyways. Oh, Inoki, the A+ legend is out. That's gonna hurt. That's gotta hurt. All right, up to 15 watching. That is nice for a Friday night. Ooh, almost take the penalty there. I'm going to move out of the way. Definitely getting past here. And we'll tuck behind Jay Rizzio in the Viper. Great looking vehicle. And to the viewers, I give you the challenge of, especially the cars that pass me and we can see their lettering, check out their YouTube channels. Give them as many likes as you can on their videos, and do subscribe to catch more sim racing content. We are 1-1 on the scoreboard between the JCCR racing team and the challengers, but our main challenger, the A+ driver, I don't know what happened, but I know he's off the track. I don't know if he quit after that or if he's going to persevere and try to climb back from last. Oh, I love that section right there. Hard to get right the first time, but once you get it right, it feels oh so right. Right on, is how it feels. Oh no, Dano's off track. Dark Jason first, Ronan's in second, and Jay Rizzio is in the bronze position. And no, not like Jersey Shore bronze as in bronzer cream or salon de bronzage, a bronzing bed, but bronze like the mineral that you get with the trophy. Be fun if a gold trophy actually was all gold. That would be quite the lucrative win. Okay, now we got the lettering back up. Ghost is right behind us. So I gotta get this right. All right, we held our own through there. Ooh, just made a major mistake. That's going to cost us a bit of time. It's going to cost us a lot of time. It's a half-second mistake. My goodness. Oh, and Inoki is back. Well done. Alright, I've got SVT behind me. And can I keep up with Inoki? Unlike the A+ driver, he's few in the world. Absolute top-rated driver. Okay, so the A+ driver banks up, then comes down. Trying to copy his style. And we're getting faster laps trying to follow his lines. That is going to drop us a position. That time penalty. But hey, we picked up 6, racing with legends. So I'm not going to complain, yes, but we did start in like second. But these guys are legends. Oh, so fast. Glad and blessed that you guys come along and show us the way. And at the top of the pack, congratulations, we got some B racers taking the wins. Dark J with the gold, Ronan with the silver, and Jay Rizio for the bronze, and Inoki, who had been running at the top of the pack, got knocked down probably into last after his crash, made it back. And yeah, the Vipers did do well, Chimp, I really appreciate you making it in. Thank you. I'm sorry, that's our night. We start these at 9:10 Eastern time. I do one race in sport mode, and then we head over into the lobby. But yes, good game, everyone. And we've got Dark J saying, I am so rusty with the Viper. Yeah. Super Doofus, welcome. Race long and prosper as well, my friend. Thank you for that kind message. Thank you to all the racers for making it in. Thank you for the watchers for making it in as well. This way, when there's people watching, the wife says, hey, Johnny's doing his business thing, and she can go to bed proud of me instead of, complaining that I don't make it to bed with her 5 nights a week. All right, Knight Rider Jim, enjoy the lobby, folks. Have a good one. I try to keep these down to an hour so that they're consumable. So take care, Godspeed, and God bless. Don't forget to put the pedal to the metal on a car that you love sometime real soon, because driving is all about freedom, real expression through your vehicle, expression of self through the vehicle, and a whole lot of relaxation. Just like in life, you got to find the right pace for you so you don't crash out through the corner. Wow, B. Williams, those light up neon lights look great. So folks, find the pace that's right for you, but do try to move on forward down the track of life every day. You don't have to try to accomplish all your goals within a day or a month. So many people are either not driven at all, which leads to mental problems because they're not getting anything done, so no purpose. And others are overdriven and create these long lists and stress themselves out when their list isn't getting done. Note how you feel. If you actually note how you feel as you go through a day, it can help you figure out, you can ask yourself, well, based on how I feel, did I really run the day, run the racetrack in a way that's productive for me? Just like if you're trying to push against you're a B driver, and you're trying to push against an A+ driver, and it's just clear that they're faster than you, and you start to, race out of the lines because you try to invent new lines that, it takes you off track. You spin out, you crash out. Chimp, I hope you make it back. Tomorrow, by the way, I'm going to be running the Manufacturers Cup, probably 10, worst case scenario, 11 a.m. Hope to see you there. I'll do a live. Let's see, can I make it? Last race, we went from, 15th to 5th. Let's see what we can do at Watkins Glen. This is sort of our team's track. Watkins Glen, we'll call it our home track. So let's take it to the home track and see what I can do. Godspeed, God bless. If you do like putting the pedal to the metal, but you can't in the real world, this is still my favorite place to race. But you can check out Johnny's Car Care and Reviews on YouTube, where we short-term review all sorts of vehicles, and we long-term review the Ford F-150 2025 Tremor, the 2017 Shelby GT350 with its flat plane crank V8, incredible, super high revving, and the 1999 Toyota the 1999 Porsche 911. Can you own a classic European sports car without having your wallet or wife run out on you, of course? And we're trying to answer the question of, are Toyotas really these cars that never break? Well, we're on our 4th engine on that one. Godspeed. God bless everyone. See you again soon. See you back here tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern.